Fashion is a powerful tool. It tells the world who you are. What you wear is a statement. It expresses your personality, your values, and your place in society. From the clothes you choose to the way you accessorize, every detail contributes to your unique fashion story. Think of fashion as a language we all speak. It's a way to communicate without saying a word. Imagine seeing someone in a tailored suit. What impression do you get? Now, imagine someone in ripped jeans and a band t-shirt. Different outfit, different message, right? That's the power of fashion. It allows us to express ourselves and connect with others who share our style. But fashion is more than just clothes. It's a reflection of our history, our culture, and our values. It's a constantly evolving art form that reflects the changing times. From the practical garments of ancient civilizations to the avant-garde designs of today, fashion tells the story of humanity. So, the next time you get dressed, remember that you're not just putting on clothes. You're making a statement, you're expressing yourself, you're participating in a tradition that spans centuries and connects us all. Let's travel back in time to ancient civilizations. Fashion then was more than just looking good. It was about survival, status, and beliefs. In ancient Egypt, clothing was light and airy. This made sense in the desert heat. Linen was a popular fabric. They also loved jewelry. Think gold, turquoise, and gemstones. Egyptians believed these brought good luck and protection. The ancient Greeks valued beauty and simplicity. They wore flowing garments like tunics and togas. These were often made of wool or linen. They were draped in different ways to create elegant looks. Greek sandals and wreaths completed their outfits. The Romans loved luxury. They were known for their togas. These were status symbols. Only Roman citizens could wear them. Roman women wore long tunics called stolas. Over these, they draped a shawl called a palla. They loved jewelry and elaborate hairstyles. As you can see, even in ancient times, fashion played a vital role in society. It reflected cultural values and beliefs. It also showed social status and wealth. The medieval period was a time of knights, castles, and chivalry. Fashion reflected this. Men wore tunics and hose. These were like tights. Over these, they wore long robes. Women wore long gowns with flowing sleeves. These showed their social standing. Knights wore armor for protection. This evolved over time. Chainmail gave way to plate armor. It was heavy and hot, but it saved lives. Peasants wore simpler clothing made from wool or linen. They couldn't afford expensive fabrics or elaborate designs. One interesting fact about medieval fashion, they loved pointed shoes. The longer the point, the wealthier you were. This trend even applied to hats. Medieval fashion was all about practicality, social hierarchy, and of course, a touch of extravagance. Section 4. Renaissance and Baroque, the birth of fashion. The Renaissance was a time of great change. People rediscovered ancient art and ideas. This influenced fashion. Clothing became more elaborate and decorative. Men wore doublets and hose. Doublets were fitted jackets. Hose were like tights, but they were puffy. Women wore gowns with low necklines and full skirts. They used corsets to create a narrow waist. The invention of the printing press spread fashion ideas quickly. This led to the rise of fashion trends. The Baroque period followed the Renaissance. Fashion became even more extravagant. It was all about drama and opulence. Men wore long coats called justaucorps. They also wore breeches, which were like knee-length pants. Women wore gowns with even wider skirts. They used panniers to achieve this. Panniers were like hoops worn under the skirt. Wigs, lace, and ribbons were all the rage. The Renaissance and Baroque periods marked a significant shift in fashion. It became a way to express individuality and status. This paved the way for the fashion industry we know today. Section 5. Industrial Revolution to the 20th century. Fashion for the masses. The Industrial Revolution changed everything, including fashion. Mass production made clothing cheaper and more accessible. New fabrics like cotton became popular. Men's fashion became simpler. They wore suits, which were practical for work. Women's fashion also evolved. The bustle, a padded undergarment, created a more exaggerated silhouette. Later, the silhouette slimmed down with the invention of the sewing machine. This made it easier to create more fitted clothing. The 20th century saw rapid changes in fashion. The world wars had a major impact. Women's clothing became more practical. They started wearing pants more often. Designers like Coco Chanel and Christian Dior revolutionized fashion. New styles emerged from flapper dresses to mini skirts. Fashion became a way to express individuality and rebellion. This era saw the rise of haute couture and ready-to-wear fashion. It set the stage for the diverse and dynamic fashion industry we know today. Section 6. Modern Fashion, the Future of Style. Modern fashion is a melting pot of styles. It's influenced by everything from street style to technology. We see a mix of vintage and contemporary trends. Sustainability is a growing concern. People are more aware of the environmental impact of fashion. Technology plays a big role in modern fashion. From online shopping to 3D printed clothing, the industry is constantly evolving. Social media has a huge influence on fashion trends. Influencers and bloggers play a major role in shaping what people wear. Body positivity and inclusivity are becoming increasingly important. Fashion is becoming more diverse and representative of different body types, ethnicities, and abilities. The future of fashion is exciting and full of possibilities. It will be interesting to see how technology, sustainability, and changing social values continue to shape the industry. Section 7. Fashion Through Time, a Timeless Journey.